Hi and welcome to cheekyricho Cooking's Coca-Cola Pulled Pork. This recipe comes from Janet and she got it from Pauline, I believe. The ingredients are in the recipe box below. There are only 4 of them. So let's get started. We're going to be using the Cook4Me, but if you don't have a Cook4Me, you could use a pressure cooker. And we're going to put into the Cook4Me our kilo of pork fillet with our large diced onion, cup of barbecue sauce, and we've got a can of Coke here. Just rinse that barbecue sauce out with that. I'm going to cook that for 40 minutes until it's soft, sweet and tender, and we're going to pull it apart with these tools that my mum gave me for Christmas. So 40 minutes and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, 40 minutes later, and this is what you should have. It is really quite juicy. We're just going to remove that meat, perfectly cooked, and pop it into a bowl. And we're going to put our Cook4Me back onto the browning function and reduce that sauce. And what that will do is it'll mush up those pieces of onion and actually thicken the sauce. So back onto the browning function and just let that simmer away until it's thick enough for what you need. Then we're going to return our mushed up meat back into it, and that will be the sauce. So lid up on that and we'll let it do its thing. Now, my mum bought me these. They're meat claws. She's always on the lookout for unusual things for me. And this is what they look like, something like out of a Wolverine. And apparently they smash meat up in seconds. So we're going to give them a quick rinse and then I will show you how they work. Okay, we've given them a rinse. It's well cooked and we're just going to start shredding. You can do this with forks if you like, if you don't happen to have some Hugh Jackman hands. But it's actually doing a pretty good job, and it's a bit safer, like it says, than using 2 forks. Probably would have been better off taking one of these out first. Actually, I might do that a bit easier. I'll just sit that back in that water for the moment and just keep breaking these up as I go. These are good for lifting turkeys and meat out of a roasting tray. When you know your fork wants to bend, you can sort of go woofy and get underneath it. You can make your corned beef hash with this too. Great bubble and squeak stuff. Okay, that's not too shabby. Look at that. Pretty quick too. Grab this other goober out. Okay, and we just break this all around. The twisting motion just does a great job of it, doesn't it? Look at that. Thanks, Mom. Great. Okay, our sauce is reduced right down. It's not really thick at this stage. You could make it thicker, but the flavors have certainly concentrated. And we're going to send our pork back in there and just keep it warm in the keep warm function. So just pop that back in there so it's nice and hot. Mix it all around so all of that pork is in contact with that gorgeous sauce. And just put it on the keep warm function. How yummo is that? Sweet, sticky, spicy, smoky, barbecuey, gorgeous and tender. Okay, just put that onto the keep warm function and keep warm. Okay, and there you have it, cheekyricho Cooking's pulled pork made in the Tefal Cook4Me. The recipe was a request from Janet and she got the recipe from Pauline. So thank you very much for that, girls. I think you'll find that this will be an absolutely delicious recipe. We've got some sweet potatoes. I've showed you how to make 15-second coleslaw. And these are our little veggie patties, little rice veggie patties that we made in the pie maker, and they reheat beautifully in the oven. So I'm going to show you these in a different recipe, but this is going to be a perfect lunch or dinner for outdoors. A couple of cold glasses of whatever you happen to like drinking, and we'll just have a little taste of this. It's sticky, moist, sweet, perfectly cooked. There's tons left over for tomorrow, but it's molten hot, so we're going to be very, very careful with that. Melts in the mouth. Pop that into a nice crusty bread roll and that's going to be amazing with a dollop of coleslaw on top of it. Hope you enjoyed our little cooking demonstration of cheekyricho Cooking's Tefal Cook4Me pulled pork. If you'd like to see more interesting recipes and ideas, just check out our cheekyricho Cooking channel, and don't forget to please subscribe. Make sure you hit that little notification bell. You wouldn't want to miss another crazy episode, and we're uploading videos every week. And thank you very much for watching. Have a great day.